Open any self-improvement app and count the rings. There is a ring for your steps, a bar for your sleep, a little flame for your streak, a grid of colored squares for your mood, 1 square per day, and if you tap it, a chart appears to tell you that Tuesdays are hard. It is beautiful. It is genuinely well made. And after a year of it, here is what you can do that you could not do before. Nothing. You have a very detailed record of a year in which nothing happened. So let us be strict. A self-improvement app should leave you able to do something. Not a chart about you. A skill. A capacity. Something your hands or your head can now actually do. These 4 clear that bar. There are other good ones out there, and I am not going to pretend otherwise, but these are the 4 I would actually put on a phone. First, though, the test, because it will save you money for the rest of your life. Ask one question about any app in this category. If I use this perfectly for a year, what can I do at the end of it? Say it out loud. If the honest answer begins with the words, I would know how much, then put the phone down. Knowing how much you slept is not sleeping better. Knowing your screen time is not reading more. Measurement feels like progress because it produces a number, and numbers move, and watching a number move is the cheapest imitation of getting better there is. Every app in this video answers that question with a verb. No more. Run further. Cook dinner. Play a song. 1 app each for different parts of a life, because 5 is where people quit. Number 1. NerdSip. I built this one, so judge it harder than the rest. What it leaves you able to do is know things. Not vaguely. Specifically. You open it, and you get a card. Can a jellyfish really live forever? If aliens exist, why have we never heard from them? Each card is a short course, 5 or 6 pieces long, written and fact-checked before it ever reaches you. Read one in a coffee break, or press play and listen to it like a podcast on the walk to the station. If nothing on the feed grabs you, type anything at all. Roman aqueducts. How anesthesia works. Why airlines oversell seats. It writes the whole course in about a minute. Then it asks you a question about what you just read. That is the part that separates this from reading an article, because the question is what makes the thing stay. And it brings the topic back to you days later, when you are right on the edge of forgetting, which is exactly when repetition does the most work. And this is the part one actually care about. It rebuilds your attention span, not as a slogan, as progressive overload, the same way a gym works. A feed has no end. You never finish anything, and a brain that never finishes anything quietly stops expecting to. A course ends. That is the whole difference. So you finish a 3-minute course, then a 5, then a 10. Then one evening you look up from a book and 2 hours have gone. You did not find your focus again. You trained it back, 3 minutes at a time. And a year of that makes you the person at the table who knows the answer. Free to start. And yes, I am biased. Number 2. Strava. And I know what you are thinking, because Strava has charts too. It does. Ignore them. That is not what it is for. What Strava really is a reason to go outside and a map of where to go once you are out there. Open the map and it shows you the routes near you that actual people run and ride, with photographs, so you are not guessing. Tap 1, and it is a route. Hit start, and you are running. It also hands you a workout for the days you have no plan. A recovery run. A 35-minute dumbbell circuit that does not need a gym. That is the whole trick. It removes the decision, and the decision is what stops most people at the front door. And then there is the part nobody admits to. Other people can see it. Your run turns up in a feed, and someone you met once at a club gives it a thumbs up. That is not tracking. That is the oldest motivational technology on Earth, which is mild social embarrassment, pointed in a useful direction. After a year with Strava, you can run further than you can today. That is a verb. Number 3. Mealime. This is the one nobody puts on these lists, and it is the one that changes the most. Not a calorie counter. Not a food diary. A cooking app. You pick 3 dinners from photographs, so you are choosing food rather than filling in a plan. Then it does the thing that makes it work. It turns those 3 recipes into one shopping list, sorted by aisle, with the quantities already added up for you. 1 lime. 1 ear of corn. Half a bunch of cilantro. That list is the entire product. The reason you order in is almost never that you cannot cook. It is that at 7 in the evening, deciding what to eat and then discovering you have no onions is 2 decisions too many. Mealime moves both of them to Sunday. Then it walks you through the cooking, 1 step at a time. And somewhere around the 4th or 5th time you make something, you stop reading the steps. That is the moment. That is a skill you now own for the rest of your life, that no app is holding for you. And unlike everything else in this video, it also tastes good. Number 4. Yousician. Learn an instrument. Properly. You turn the phone sideways and prop it up. Your guitar is in your hands. Notes come toward you along a fretboard on the screen, And here is what makes this different from a video lesson. The phone is listening. It hears the string you actually played. Right note, it lights up. Wrong note, it does not, and it waits. That feedback loop is why this works and why watching tutorials does not. A tutorial cannot tell you that your finger is muting the B string. This can, instantly, 100 times in one evening, and it never gets bored of you. It starts by tuning the guitar for you. Then the basics. Then, surprisingly quickly, real songs. Whole ones, from a library of thousands. Because nobody in the history of the world has kept practicing an instrument on exercises alone. 20 minutes an evening for a year, and you can play. In front of people. That is the most disproportionate return of anything in this video. And it is the one that makes other humans light up when you do it. Last thing, and it decides whether any of this actually happens. Do not download 4 apps tonight. 4 is how you end up with 4 unopened icons and a fresh sense of failure. Pick one. The one you felt something about while I was describing it, not the one you think you should pick. Give it 3 weeks. Only then add a second. And hold every app you ever download to the same question. If I do this properly for a year, what can I do at the end of it? No more. Run further. Cook dinner. Play a song. 4 verbs, and not one dashboard between them. NerdSip is free to start, and the link is in the description. But if you take one thing from this video, take the question, because it works on every app you will ever install.